Florida will host this intense college football matchup. Stadium poncho sales are at a peak with all this rain for our contest tonight between the Florida Gators and the Hurricanes of Miami. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit here to bring you all the action of this football game. There won't be any shortage of athletes in this game. Florida and Miami are about to rumble for the Seminole War Canoe.
Florida is led today by their star player at quarterback. This kid is one of the most exciting players in college football due to his speed and running ability out of the backfield. It's not often you'll find an athlete of his caliber at quarterback, so watch out for him to make some big plays with both his arm and his feet today.
All right, well, we're ready for the coin toss, brought to you today by Coke Zero. Miami is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. And he's taken down at the 24. And here comes the quarterback onto the field, set to lead this offense for the first time today. They'll take over at the 24-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And he's tackled at about the 39-yard line.
This linebacking crew had better start concerning himself with the short passing game, or this quarterback is going to carve him up.
They line up in the shotgun. Here's the give, and they got him for a loss.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Swings it to his tight end, but he drops it. The big tight end got it knocked out of his hand.
Oh, he's supposed to be able to make that play. A good-sized kid like him, he can't let them push him around like that.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety.
This safety always seems to be in the right place at the right time. It's no surprise that he comes up with the interception here.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 35. They line up in the jumbo set. Handoff, and he's taken down at the 43. A gain of 8 on the carry. 2nd and 2 coming up here. They come out in a goal line set. Takes it right and brought down right away. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. Fellas, the crowd is just going ballistic in support of their defense right here on 3rd and short. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and he's all the way in for the touchdown. Great explosion, and he got it into the end zone in a flash.
Boy, this guy's got incredible speed, but his ability to find daylight is just as impressive.
See you later, sweethearts. This guy can fly, and there ain't nobody gonna catch him from behind.
And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Here's the kick. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 32-yard line. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
You know, this offense can't afford another turnover here.
Right now, it's only a 7-point game. And if they keep giving the ball away, this deficit will go up in a hurry, Coach.
They go with the option. Stiff arms, but he can't break the tackle.
The halfback had nowhere to run, and he patience.
They need to throw some blocks out there. Hit somebody. This ain't a walkthrough.
It's 2nd and 13. Ball on the 29. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He lets it go deep down the middle. Tipped away. Good defensive play there.
Yep, keep your eye on the safety there. He's the guy that got in there to knock that ball away. Good play.
3rd and 13 coming up. Ball on the 29-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Throws completely stopped immediately.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Well, that's just too bad. They made the stop, but a flag is going to keep the chains moving.
They'll work from the shotgun. Catches it. They'll bring him down at the 48. Couple of yards there.
That play was covered very well. The tight end was lucky he got any yards at all.
There are 2 tight ends in the formation. The quarterback is in the gun. They'll run the option. Brought down at the 47. So the option keeper goes for about a yard. 3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 40. They come out in a 5-wide set. He drops back. And he's tackled around the 33-yard line.
This kid has some spring in his legs, Kirk.
Sure seems like it. He also has some pretty good hands to be able to snag that ball to get a first down.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Option left side. He's tackled at the 14. They pick up a good 6 yards there. So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. And down he goes around the 10-yard line.
Nice first down run. If I were calling the plays, I'd run the ball again right here.
It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. They line up in the shotgun. Gets it out to him again. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
Yep, you never know when these guys can break some tackles and turn a small play into a big one.
From the gun. And they'll get him in the backfield.
Nice tackle in the backfield there. This guy just overpowered his blockers and drove down the ball carrier.
He really showed his strength on that play. This guy has one of the highest bench presses on the team.
Well, he's one of the heaviest guys on the team, too. I hope he's one of the strongest.
They go with the run. Slides down to the ground. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
And it's good.
Big boost for the defense there. That should definitely help their confidence from here on out.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Florida, is lining up to kick this one off. Kicks it off. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line. And offense is back on the field after running the ball very well on their last drive.
This offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back last time.
And this defense needs to fill those holes. Otherwise, this offense will march it right down into the end zone again.
About 7 yards on that carry. They line up in the jumbo set. They go to the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss.
The defense just blew that one up in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach. The halfback had nowhere to go from the get-go.
And that'll do it. Very good first quarter of action. The score here in Gainesville, Miami 7, Florida 3. They line up in the shotgun. He's going to try and scramble. He heaves it deep. It's broken up. What an effort by the safety to get his hand on the pass.
I'll tell you what, if he doesn't get to that ball, that could have been huge.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Fields it and hit immediately. How about the coverage there?
Just a great job there by the punt team to get downfield and make the play on the return man before he could get loose.
And that was a spectacular punt. That thing seemed like it was in the air forever.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They go with a run. He got hit hard. A couple of yards there.
He just went right through him.
Man, who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Taken down at the 35. Our cameraman didn't even know who had the ball.
I'm pretty sure the defense didn't either. The halfback did a heck of a job faking like he was running with the ball. They were about to tackle him.
First down, look at the throw. And it's picked off. It's the safety.
He does it all. Intercepts passes, stops the run. I think I've seen this guy in the stand selling popcorn.
First down, 10 to go. They line up in the jumbo set. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 33. 4 wide. Takes a snap, and he's in trouble. He's wrapped up for the sack. They were bringing a heavy rush on that one.
Brad, that's what happens if the quarterback holds the ball too long, waiting for his receivers to get open.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. They're one of the loudest crowds in the country, and they are on their feet. Going deep, lays it out there. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, instead of going for the interception, they did the safe thing, and that was just to tip it away.
Booming kick. And he's taken down at the 37. And that was almost 6 points, fellas.
I'll tell you what, that was an amazing punt, but it was even a better punt return.
Boy, that guy showed some flash on that return, and actually, the fact that it was such a good punt gave this return man much more room to make this thing happen.
And a pickup of about 7. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 30-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Brought down around the 24-yard line. And that'll be a first down on the 6-yard pass.
He ran a good slant route, and the quarterback delivered a good ball to move the chains.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Throws, and it's knocked away.
Heck of an effort by the defensive back to knock that pass down.
That's what the defensive back coach likes to see. His kids reacting when the ball's in the air and then making the play.
The defensive back's moving in closer. 4 wide. Throws it. The defender had it and then dropped it.
There's no reason at all to throw that football. Just tuck it away and scramble, or simply take the sack.
You're right, Coach. It is never, ever, ever a good idea to force a throw.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Quick release. Oh, had it knocked down.
He wasn't letting the receiver get to that one.
That's a big play on 3rd down to get a hand in there and break up the pass.
I think the quarterback would like to have that one back.
The kick is away. It's long enough, and the field goal is good. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. And down he goes at the 30-yard line. The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it. Miami is up 1. Gives it to the back. Tackle around the 31-yard line. That run picks up a yard, maybe less.
Good pressure from the defense. They brought the heat. Wasn't much room for the running back to work with.
He airs it out. Knocks it down.
Yo, that was a tough pass for him to hold on to.
Yeah, but it wasn't the pass that was the problem. The hit is what jarred the ball loose.
Hey, the quarterback is the one who left his wide receiver out to dry. You have to throw those passes in a place where the guy can protect himself.
Takes a snap, and he's in trouble. Throws, intercepts. No, he dropped it.
The quarterback is going to think twice about throwing the football his way again.
Well, safety couldn't hang on to the ball this time. But you can bet if he gets a chance again, this ball will be picked off.
He punts it. The offense ready to go again. And their last drive ended with 3 points.
Since these guys are on the losing end right now, there's a lot of pressure on this offense to put points on the board.
Drops back on 1st down. Throws a laser across the middle. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. He throws down the sideline, and he finally steps out at the 30. Did you see how fast that kid is?
Barely. He was like a blur running past those defenders. That speed alone makes this guy a big-time receiver.
From the gun. Short over the middle, and they make the stop at the 23-yard line. 7-yard play.
That's a good completion. They didn't get the 1st down, but they picked up about 7 yards.
They need about 3 yards to get the 1st here on 2nd down. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick.
Boy, a golden opportunity missed by the defense. That was a sure interception, only to be dropped.
They come out with 4 wide out. They'll throw for the 1st. Complete, and he's immediately tackled.
Coach, that's a 1st down.
A good-looking 1st down, too. They might want to run that one again in a couple plays. He had some options out there.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Steps out of bounds at the 13.
Not much of a gain there. I'm thinking they need to attack the deep parts of the field a little bit more. keep those safeties on their toes.
They thought they could sneak something by the defense here on first down. It's not so. Coach, let's see if they can bounce back from that play and gain some positive yards next time.
Yeah, but the line will have to provide some better blocking for that to happen, Kirk.
So we're looking at another third down here. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Looking to throw. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to.
An experienced coach would want to run this play.
So they're going to go for it here. They come out with a big set. They might be coming here. And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here. They go with a run. Has some daylight. Touchdown, Gators. Good call that time as they went to the ground game, and it got them 6.
And they got it in with a bunch of guys getting some great blocks and just blasting that defense.
Hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off. Gathered in at the 6. Fumble, loose ball. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. They'll start this drive at the 34. They line up in the shotgun. Tackle made at the 19. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback knew it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. And he missed it off the upright. We got a great game here, folks, as we reach the end of the first half. The score here in Gainesville, Florida, 13. Miami, 7. Florida gets set to kick this one away. From the 5-yard line. Across the 30. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start at the 32-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. They'll work the right side, and there's nothing going there. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed them.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. He's taken down right around the 44-yard line. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep, and the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
First down, 10 yards to go. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. They'll throw on first down. Finds his man, and they take him down immediately. About 4 yards on that play.
They only gained about 4 yards on that play, but they're still moving the ball forward.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 40-yard line. Three wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. He drops back. He throws right. The hit knocks it loose. Incomplete.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's third down and 5 to go. There are four wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Nice catch. First down. He's knocked out.
Look out. If you're one-on-one in man coverage, you can't let your man beat you to the inside on a post route. That'll be a new set of downs every time.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. Three wide receivers in the formation. Brought down at the 13-yard line. So they go on the ground and pick up another first down.
Yo, nice run and good job to keep the chains moving.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
They go with a run, and down he goes at the 13. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time. It's second down. They'll line it up at the 12. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun with two tight ends. He drops back. A lot of pressure, and he's sacked.
That defensive end just came off the edge and pow! The quarterback didn't have a chance.
He has one job on passing situations. Get to the quarterback. And he did that job very, very well on that play.
From the gun. He's tackled at the 6-yard line. Wow, a long game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on first and second down, so the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that third down.
Pretty good hold there to bring up the fourth down situation.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Decent kick. He's to the 20. He's taken down at the 42-yard line. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did in their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
And you know, we talk time and time again about how important turnovers are.
You know what they say? The team that commits the least amount of turnovers usually wins the game.
A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Great play here by the freshman safety. He read the run, made a good tackle.
He showed very good awareness on that play. This kid is an incredible athlete, and he has the potential to do a lot of great things for this team.
He scrambled. He's at midfield. Got it. And he goes down quickly.
I'm not sure I agree with this offensive scheme. I mean, they made the completion, sure, but for such short yardage. Maybe they're trying to lull the defense asleep with their short passing game, then go for the big strike later during the drive.
Good open field tackle. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. It's first and 10. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. Now he tries to buy some time. Runs with it, and he's got room. Knocked out of bounds around the 17-yard line. Well, guys, he's scrambling around out there, and they're having a lot of trouble bringing him down.
Hey, the secondary did their job in coverage, but they just couldn't contain the quarterback.
That's no easy task either, Coach. This guy has some pretty good feet, as we saw on that play.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. 2-yard pickup.
There was no room for the halfback to go anywhere right there.
That was a design run blitz by the middle linebacker, and they played the run about as well as you could.
He drops back. Tries to fit it in there, but it's picked off. Bounces off the would-be tackler. That was a dangerous pass.
Well, you should have known better than to throw that football into coverage like that. You can't expect the receiver to come down with that ball.
First and 10. Ball on their own 26. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Pulls it in, but he can't stay in bounds, and that'll be a loss. That'll be a loss of 1.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll give it off here. Tackle made at about the 31. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 31-yard line. High formation here. Taken down right around the 38-yard line.
He barely picked up the first, but it's still great awareness by this receiver to know where he was on the football field.
Yeah, and unlike our viewers at home, these players aren't looking at a graphically displayed first down line or anything like that. They just have to know what yard line to get to.
Tackle at the 37-yard line. Nowhere to go on that play, Coach.
Boy, you're absolutely right, Brad. This is a great job by the defense in not giving him any room to create anything.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Drops back to pass. The senior makes the catch. And they make the stop at the 45-yard line. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
And they motion a guy to the left. He's into the open field. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down.
Great play fake by this young man to keep the zone coverage honest. He throws him just long enough to find his man for a well-executed 1st and 10.
They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Looks to pass. Gets it out to him again. And he's tackled at the 19.
It's a great job by both the quarterback and the receiver. The quarterback made a great read and throw, and the receiver split the zone coverage with a beautiful post route. Well done.
And that'll bring this 3rd quarter to a close. The count here in Ben Hill Griffin Stadium is Florida 16, Miami 7. They line up in the shotgun. They hand it off. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
The defensive back's moving in closer. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Back to pass. It's complete, and they're all over it. So they go to the air and pick up 6.
And that one will move them a little closer to the sticks. Nice 6-yard gain.
It's the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down. They line up in an I. Looks to pass. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. How many times can these guys get it on 3rd down?
Hey, they're putting together a heck of a drive, and those are the kinds of plays that will eventually get you in the end zone.
This quarterback has such confidence in his receivers that I don't think he cares what down it is. They're going to make the play for him.
Pass out to the tight end, but it's incomplete. Second down. Here we go from the 3-yard line. 1-man backfield. Drops back to pass. Here's the tight end. Drops. So here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They go with the run. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play. So it's 4th down, and this should be an easy 3. It's right down the middle. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Florida is ready to kick it away. It's off. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 31-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
That interception really hurt their last drive. They were moving the ball really well down the field.
Turnovers are so frustrating. I still don't think the last one was the quarterback's fault, but they need to avoid giving the ball away.
There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. It's first down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage through the air. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. First down. Look at the throw. Under heavy pressure, and they got it. That's the second time that he sacked the quarterback today.
He's provided constant pressure all day. He sure is a good player on this defense.
Boy, what a hit on the quarterback. He was lucky to hang on to the ball during that sack.
Missed him.
Hey, this guy's got to forget about the drop. Remember, he was in good position to make the play.
Hey, that's a good call, Kirk. He should just forget about it.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Knocked down, incomplete.
Hey, Coach, good play there by the cornerback.
Yeah, but the quarterback just floated that one out there.
Yeah, he probably put a little bit too much air on that pass. You can't give a corner like this too much time to get to the ball, and he'll be there every time.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's looking to pass. Deep pass to the end zone. He's picked it off. This time it's the safety. Here he goes. And they'll return this one all the way. So a great play by the defender to give his team 6 points.
Kirk, he made it look easy. You can tell this kid has seen the end zone before.
That was a very good play, and that will certainly help build his team's momentum.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and the score is Florida 26, Miami 7. Florida is lining up to kick this one off. He sends it downfield. Across the 30. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
As the quarterback, you just have to get that last play out of your head. All quarterbacks make mistakes, but the ones that don't repeat those mistakes are the really good ones.
He looks to throw on first down. And that'll get this defense fired up.
The offensive lineman had his feet too close together. As an offensive lineman, you got to spread your feet and have a nice base.
They'll work from the shotgun. Now he tries to buy some time. Heavy pressure, and down he goes. And that is one inspired defense right now.
Yo, you better believe he never saw that kind of pressure in high school.
3rd and long now after the sack. The crowd really making it difficult. Fires out quick. It's picked off. Got some open field. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, that's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Don't remind me, Coach, but I really think that was a great defensive play. He made a nice jump on the ball and took it to the house.
Florida in control. Just under 2 minutes in the game. He makes the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Florida 33, Miami 7. Florida gets set to kick this one away. Kicks it away. And he'll return this one from the 7. Oh, man, did he take a hit. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
What did you tell your players when they turned the ball over, Coach?
I'd tell them to forget about it. They just have to get that stuff out of their head and go out and play some really good football.
He's on the run. Deep ball, and he's got a man open. Incomplete. Almost tipped off. He was that close to making a big play.
This safety is kicking himself for dropping that one.
Yeah, that one should be going the other way. He was thinking about where to go with the ball before he caught it.
And it looks like we've got our Russell Athletic players of the game. Here's the halfback. There he goes. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. The halfback got the call and was able to carry it to pay dirt.
Yeah, looking smooth out there.
He's one of those guys they can count on for big plays.
And he converts the extra point. So with just over a minute to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Florida 33, Miami 14. This is where you'd normally look for the onside kick. The coach must have something else in mind. Kicks it away. He'll return it from the 6. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start at the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Here's the halfback. He's taken down at the 42. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 42. Ace backfield. Run the option. Tackle made at the 49. And that's a first down.
First down, and now they have an opportunity to run some more time off the clock.
They're packed in tight on the line. It's the tailback. Tackle at the 47-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Second down and 6. Ball on the 47. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Florida 33, Miami 14. Kirk, any final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
I'm not surprised at all. Miami is not a bad football team, but they don't have the killer instinct that it takes to knock off some of the better teams they face. I saw a team out there today that wasn't playing to win. They were playing not to lose, and that just doesn't work.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safe.